Climate change and the Ukraine crisis have taken center stage at the 77th session of the UN General Assembly in New York, which has wrapped up Day 4 of the general debate. A key highlight on Friday was a meeting on the sidelines between Chinese Foreign Minister Wang and US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Nathan King has more details from the UN headquarters in New York.
Very much the action, at least for State Councillor and Foreign Minister Wang was away from the main hall. He speaks, of course, later on Saturday. Meetings with the German Foreign Minister, Indonesia, Penny Wong, the new Australian Foreign Minister. But the world was very much watching when Wang and Antony Blinken, the US Secretary of State, met for an hour on the sidelines here. And it was a very full and frank discussion, as we say in diplomatic circles. Essentially, Wang said that China-US relations were at a grave point indeed, reiterating to the Secretary of State that the recent actions over Taiwan essentially are not in line with the One China policy from the US, One China principle in Beijing. And of course this follows hot on the heels of the Nancy Pelosi, second in line to the President, US Speaker of the House in Congress's visit. And of course, I think for the fourth time, Joe Biden, the US President, saying he would military intervene if there was any military action over the island. The White House walked it back, saying there's no change in policy, but that's the fourth time that has happened in his presidency, if my count is right. Now, Antony Blinken said there was no change in the One China policy and that they weren't going to encourage any moves towards Taiwan independence. But as you know, there's been increased arms sales and the rhetoric and the reality haven't met at all. So this is a very full and frank discussion indeed.